You're listening to Jonesy's You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox, KLOS. That was Jimi Hendrix. Are You Experienced? With my guest, Gavin Rossdale.
Hello, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's like I've been lulled to into the last couple of solos have been really long. Really good though.
The one before this was very...
That was really long. But this at least Jimmy's was backwards.
Yeah. I wonder if that makes it shorter. If it plays backwards. You got a new album out.
Yeah. Yes.
Black and White Rainbows.
Mm-hmm.
Is that code for something? What does that mean?
That's a good question. Bit of code. That's exactly what it is. Code orange. Code backwards.
Orange alert.
Orange alert. Well, it's the opposite of an orange alert, really. It's a mellow alert.
Yeah, it's an Apple alert.
Yeah. It's a precursor. It's a predecessor of an alert.
Do you remember?
Pre-alert.
Do you remember The Prisoner?
Yeah.
Remember the big bubble? It was orange. It used to chase you if you tried to escape.
Right. Because I did an interview at Port Merion. Didn't they shoot that at Port Merion?
Yeah, that's that weird little town, right?
Yeah.
Where is that? Is it down
Wales.
Wales.
Is it?
So that's in the middle, kind of.
Let's go to the North London and turn left.
North London.
And turn left for ages.
Yeah, and it's along the coast there, right? I wonder how that came about. Was it an experiment?
It wasn't it based on Portofino?
Oh,
it was a shrunk down city.
Yeah. And you know that town in Brazil it's called Brazil? It's a town and it's kind of all modern.
I don't know.
Excuse me. It's the same concept. It was like, they made everything look modern.
Miniature world.
But I think it was where their financial place is. It's called Brasilia. That was it, Brasilia. Anyway, who cares? To hell with them.
Not us. We don't care.
We don't care. We don't wear long hair. We don't wear flares. Do you think Leonard Skinner wore flares?
A lot.
Yeah.
Very.
Still
very,
do.
Still do.
Still do. I actually like flares. Have you ever worn flares?
I don't know. Not really. I sort of feel weird in flares. And I like suits, but when I look at some suits I have, I see that the trousers, pants as we should say for our listeners, are wider than I want. It's weird.
Like boot cut?
Mm, yeah.
Like wide all the way though, or they just wide from the knee down?
From the knee down. Just feels a bit a bit awkward, like a bit too traditional for me. I realise that I like a slimmer fit.
Like a drain pipe?
It's not that thin.
Yeah.
I've got soccer players' legs, so I like to leave a little bit of room between my leg and the material.
You got big calves?
I thought that when I stopped playing football, if we call it soccer, that I would they'd be like I'd get these svelte, but they never, just always strong. They got me here.
Yeah.
They got me here, so it's all right.
It's your genetics.
Yeah.
I got big calves. I used to play football, and I have to get special boots made. Like if I want to get the ones that you wear with jobbers. Like horse riding, not that I ride horses, but I like them.
If you did.
Yeah, there was a place down, what's that place where everyone used to get the suits in the 60s in England?
Carnaby Street?
No,
the nice one. That one, Jermyn Street.
It's close to Jermyn Street. It's the Savile Row.
Savile Row. Oh, what are we doing? We're forgetting ourselves.
I know.
Savile Row.
But I had to, there was a one of them boot for horse places. They mainly made clubber for horses, and I went in there and got a pair made of the big, they're like the kind of German boots, and he had to. I couldn't just get them off the peg. They had to make them for my big calves.
Nice. Did he deal with it in a nice way? Didn't make you feel bad about it or anything like that?
No. I don't mind big calves. I like big calves.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than skinny calves on birds. I like curves everywhere. From the top to the bottom, like Brands Hatch, curves everywhere.
Yeah, we just played last week. And curves are good, but NASCAR's weird. Have you been in NASCAR?
Oh, you're talking about curves?
Yeah,
That's
so
just
weird.
one.
That's just one
It just
continuous.
goes round.
Yeah,
That's got to be
for
a
5
drag.
hours.
Oh no!
5 hours they do that for. It's like it's madness.
And they
Because at least Brands Hatch, at least with curves
Yeah,
in racing,
you've
it's
got
like
some
you
skills
take
there.
the corner, yeah. But they just do 5 hours, round and round.
and
and
it
round.
don't stop.
No,
How many laps is that then? 500?
something like that.
Is that why they call it the Indy 500?
Yeah, there you go.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I just figured that out. I didn't know that.
On air.
How smart am I? Oh man! But they did they crash? Because people like it when they smash into each other, right? When one clips the other one, and
I didn't make it to the 5th hour,
yeah.
so I don't know. But it's a mad sport and it's massive.
Yeah.
At least it must be. It's the biggest sport in America. I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably walk away high from the fumes.
Mm-hmm.
All them motor fumes.
Yeah.
So you got listen here, you got a new album. We're gonna play a song in a minute. This is War.
Okay.
Let's give you a plug though. You're doing a thing tonight at 8:15 Pacific time. Billboard will live stream a launch event with Bush, the Cult, and Stone Temple Pilots, where you're going to be playing, and you're doing it's September 1st at Glen Helen Amphitheatre. That's where all you three bands are playing, right? In September.
So we're doing like a couple of months through the summer. All 3 bands rotating through the night. And so I don't know where we're playing that night, but yeah, it's fun. So I saw them yesterday and began doing a bit of promo with them, and I think it's exciting for people. Good value. People come and see 3 bands. They probably know a lot of the songs, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's good.
So if it is 3 bands playing, how long are you going to be playing for?
An hour. Each. There's an opening band, the band that starts, and then the 3 of us will just rotate, and they've already worked it out, and so we have different nights, different places, and that's it. Yeah, playing for an hour each, which is probably good. People play too long, really, don't they? How long do you think?
Hour and 15. I'm good.
That's it.
That's it.
Whoever it is.
Whoever.
3 hours. Do you like Springsteen? Do you ever see those kind of shows?
I can't. That's just too long for me.
Yeah.
But if you're a fan, punters really feel like they're getting their money's worth when he does the 3 hour. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just can't handle it.
Yeah, it's long.
I'm good for an hour. The best part of a show is the beginning and the end. The big coming out and then the encore, and that's it.
We're doing that tonight. Playing 3 songs tonight. We're playing a perfect set, except for the bit in the middle.
Yeah,
that really annoying bit in the middle.
Yeah, that bit that no one listens.
You go get a beer. The second song. Yeah. We're all doing 3 songs each. It's quite brilliant.
Yeah,
we should do a tour like that forever and just like play loads of venues every day. Be brilliant.
Yeah.
Not the Revolution 3, the Setlist 3.
Oh man, should we play one of your songs then?
Sure.
This is War. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS with my guest Gavin Rossdale. Box KLOS. That was Black Angels, Currency, and before that was New from Bush. This is War.
I like that track, that Black Angels track.
Yeah, they're good. They got a lot of good stuff. They got one called Don't Play With Guns that was pretty good. They got a bunch of stuff. It's very droney, but hooky too,
Yeah, I like it.
Your new album's called Black and White Rainbows. Somewhere over the black and white rainbows, way up high.
Bonus track.
Yeah. So, the name Bush, is that after Shepherd's Bush?
No.
Weren't you from...
No, I'm from Swiss Cottage, Kilburn, West Hampstead.
Oh,
so
okay.
My mum got mugged in Shepherd's Bush when I was a kid.
Nice.
Yeah, it's perfect. So I always got my revenge on it. So people say that, no, it's like, Bush is Bush. Bush is Bush. It's so straightforward. It's like, sometimes the answers are so clear they're right in front of your face, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not about Shepherd's Bush.
So your mum got mugged where?
Shepherd's Bush on the green, just on the left, down an alleyway. I was with
There's
her.
no alley on the green.
Yeah, it's when you go that on the top left, when you first turn that left and you go up towards Hammersmith, round there's a little alley just there. Just when you first turn left.
Oh, that's a drag.
Yeah. It's all right. She's all right.
Yeah.
She survived.
Did they beat or just take the money?
No, I just took jewellery and money, bracelet and money.
I often worry about my mum, even though I don't talk to her. She's got that classic mentality where she would go abroad, get really tanned, come back and try to impress everyone. Like she had it going on. And she'd always wear gold. And she still does, wears all this gold stuff. I'm like, you're going to get mugged. She lives in Putney. And
That's not so bad.
yeah, it's okay, but she's a target, man. She is a target and she don't even care. It's more important for her to give off the appearance that you know.
My mum's favourite thing that she does is if she meets anyone foreign, she talks louder and slower, thinking that's going to help.
They're going to understand her.
Yeah.
Okay then.
The restaurant.
What about when you're on the phone? Do you speak to your mum much?
Yeah.
The ending, when the conversation's ended, it still goes on for a minute. All right then. Okay then. Well, we'll see you later then. All right.
Yeah.
It's like you're talking to them on Mars or something, you know. Oh, mums.
Mums.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have a couple of sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of sisters.
I know you've had these conversations 1,000 times, but you know, when you guys started, you really didn't have any success in England, right? You sick?
No, I'm good because of dust. No offence. A little bit dusty.
Did I make you sick?
No, there's a tiny bit of dust. I felt the dust. And actually, when I walked in here, everyone was trying to give me water. I looked dehydrated. They did it in anticipation of the dust, maybe.
I think they're just being hosts.
They were very
good hosts.
very nice.
But I wouldn't drink the water though. No, I'm kidding.
So,
Yeah.
well, no, relative. I mean, the thing is that Voice for me is funny because we played 5 nights at Brixton and be told that we had no fans or anyone in
that was
England.
back
same
when
time.
you guys started.
Yeah. So it was like, well, we weren't like mainstream, which was never the idea really. So we were never mainstream, never on Radio 1. One time I think I was, and we had a hit, but always like existed in the kind of rock world away from that. So we had a really quiet 5 nights at Brixton, and been told. So it's a weird one, but it was nothing maybe as massive as here. But there's still people that love to come and see us. We were just there, just played there, like 5 shows in England. It's great.
In Brixton.
No, went up, down, different, up through the country.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Good people.
We did 5 nights at Brixton in 2007. It's a good venue, that place.
That's a great venue. Great big stage.
You played Hammersmith Odeon before?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like Brixton's my favourite.
Is it?
It's like the size of the big stage and the way that the room is, and I've seen so many shows there over the years that I love that. It just feels like, when you first begin, I mean, for us, when we first began, it was like if you could play the venues where you'd see bands you'd love, you'd feel like you had success.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how you measured it.
Yeah, Hammersmith was my place for that, because I'm from, round the corner. But Hammersmith Odeon, I mean, I used to go there from when I was like 14 onwards, and when we finally played there in 2008, it was bizarre. It was bizarre. It really was a weird thing. But
I saw the Finsbury Park show.
yeah, that was the big first time. That was our second show after 20 years. We were a bit rusty, but it was.
That was great.
It was pretty good.
Great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
But Hammersmith has a special place in my heart because I used to nick so much equipment from there.
Right.
I nicked the David Bowie stuff from that gig.
Special place in your heart.
Yes. Very fun.
Your thieving heart.
Yeah. Do you ever play the Shepherd's Bush Empire, or you just want nothing to do with Shepherd's Bush?
No, we just played it. I don't mind. I'm over it now. It's full of Australians.
Is it?
Yeah. Full of Australians. So no, I've got no problem with it. We just played, last year. I played a show at the Shepherd's Bush. So that's another great venue, because it's just the way that's all set out, you know, and then when the balconies are full and everyone's hanging over the balconies, it's good energy, really good place.
Yeah.
I love it there.
Yeah. That used to be a BBC place. I saw the Faces play there once for a TV show for the BBC. Very good, very good. You a fan of pie and mash?
Jelly deals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the jelly deals. I spent a lot of my childhood, a couple of years of my childhood, living in the Pepper Pot pub in Dock Street, East 1. So we used to have every Sunday morning the jelly deals.
Oh, the winkles and cockles and whelks.
Mm.
That was great with the vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was.
stop it.
So yeah, I loved all that. I like all food, but you know, the weirder the better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't often order chicken.
Yeah.
Not big on birds.
Yeah. Yeah. Turkeys, chickens. I stay away. Mate.
After we saw what the health, right? We should.
Well, what the
What do you
health, and there's about 10 other ones that are all kind of, beating the same drum. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to change your diet, especially if you've got no money. A lot of people can't afford to be healthy, but they have a counter to that in what their health. It just takes time to eat, good. I don't know. You know what? There's a lot of people in the world. Was that 8 billion now? 7 billion?
It's a lot.
Oh, something like that. So, karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
So
There we have it.
There you go.
There we have it.
So you're playing tonight.
Yeah.
Let's give you a plug again.
Well, we're playing tonight, and it's a weird one because, as I was saying, it's the 3 songs, but it'd be a bit of it'd be the first time that all 3 bands have been together, and I'm sure all the 3 production teams are all sort of trying to figure out who's the leader, who's the follower, and so I'm just gonna just be told where to play, when to walk on stage, play the songs, and get off, and just let it all happen.
It says a tri-headlining tour.
Is that with a Y?
TRT. They're all trying to headline.
Yeah.
They're fighting for it.
Try headlining. It's not that easy.
Yeah, you try it.
They set themselves up for that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like a tri-tip.
Bush, the Colt, the tri-state area. The Bush, the Shepherd's Bush where you get mugged, the Colt, and Stone Temple Pilots. A tri-headlining tour. I'm only reading what's on the paper. Tickets on sale to the general public Friday, April 6th. And you're playing tonight.
Yeah.
A whole whopping 3 songs, each band.
Yeah. Start, beer, encore.
Yeah.
Done.
At the Billboard. We'll live stream a launch event. Where is it? It doesn't say where it is.
New house. I think it's somewhere near the Palladium.
Yeah, it's going to be at New House, and we're going to have tickets to give away for that.
All right. Okay.
You lucky people.
Oh, man.
You lucky people.
Spoiled rotten. Let's play some Jabriath. This is a track called Morning Starship, and I'm here with Gavin Rossdale, and this is Jonesy's Jukebox, KLOS. That's it. Wanted to hear the door close.
It's always good hearing a door close.
You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox. That was Motley Hoople, Driving Sister. Then we had Lou Reed, Ride Sally Ride. Then we had Jabriath, Morning Starship. We're here with Gavin Rossdale from Bush. How are you?
Good. Feeling good. Looking forward to tonight. My massive song list of 3 songs to play tonight. It's been good.
Yeah. You and the Colt and Stone Temple Pilots.
Mm-hmm. With a new singer. So that's going to be fun to see.
Yeah. Tickets on sale to the general public Friday, April 6th. And you're doing a bunch of shows. And you're playing September 1st at the Glen Helen Amphitheatre in San Bernardino. We're going to give away a pair of tickets right now, actually.
Yeah, the tour goes on sale Friday, but the event tonight is invite only, and we have a couple pairs to give away.
Right.
KLOS and Jonesy Jukebox have your tickets to the special invite only show. It's Bush, Stone Temple Pilots, The Cult at Newhouse, and we have a pair for callers number 20 and 21 at 800-955-KLOS, furnished by The Revelation.
It is very exclusive tonight. I'm not sure I'm on the list.
Yeah.
It's that exclusive.
So, what else did I want to ask you? Ask me something.
Do you miss touring?
No, I don't.
You miss the shows?
The shows are okay. But the other 22 hours are a bit of a drag.
Right.
Just, it could be fun. It just ain't on the cards for me.
That's a shame.
It is a shame. To get offered a lot of dosh lately. That's money. If you're
The Benjamins.
yes, the Benjis.
Yeah, but you're not holding out. You don't think it's going to happen?
No, I don't think so. I mean, anything's possible. You know, I do need a new roof, actually. But you know what? For me, the last time we did 30 shows in 2008, festivals in Europe, and we went to Russia, and we went to Japan, is that after 2 songs, I start looking at me watch. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like, it's just going through the motions. And, we still play hard, but it was just like, I just want to be at home. I just want to be at home hugging a tree. You know?
Right. Well, that's our loss. But there you go. Got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
I still love playing, but I am confused by the 22 hours in the day of what to do, how to fill it. It's a challenge, and that's the you spend all day thinking, what am I doing in my life, and then spend all evening going, I love my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the next day's the same.
I don't mind the tour bus lifestyle. It's the flying that I don't enjoy.
Yeah.
All that moving about, jet lag and all that. I mean, it's a quality problem. People are listening who probably in working people think, listen to these twats.
It was you said it, not me.
Yeah. But it's just, it's all relative, and,
You're allowed to have feelings, right? You can have feelings about it. But the thing is that rush of the crowd is really something special. We played our first show of the year last week in Miami. I was up in the dressing room before, and I was just with my band and hanging out. And the shock when I walked out on stage, and it was the Fillmore in Miami Beach, really nice venue. It's really packed. There's so many people, and it was just like this mad culture shock. So I realised how I love it. I love that.
Did you get nervous beforehand?
I got nervous, really nervous. I did the David Bowie tribute night a year ago with all of his band, and they had different singers. That I was terrified for because I didn't want to mess up.
Yeah.
And then I also did one for Chester Bennington. Ironically, he sang for the Pumpkins a few years ago. After he died, I sang at his memorial at Hollywood Bowl. And so when I'm singing other people's songs, especially when those people aren't around anymore, that kind of pressure's that's a crazy pressure, and I felt I can't think straight. My own shows, no, not so much. But I feel adrenalized, and I feel ready to go. And I'm just, as more I'm thinking about after this, I go do a sound check. So that will get a little bit, it's like the, endorphins flying around, but not crazy, not so much for my own stuff.
Yeah.
I get nervous if I forget the words on stage or something like that, and I get.
What do you do? Kind of like, I'm going to say you.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody! Point the mic at them.
Yeah, you see. Yes, that's a terrible moment. It's a terrible moment.
I did. I played a guitar for doing the American national anthem, a boxing match, a couple of years ago. That was terrifying.
Right.
It's a real mind screw that to play that American anthem.
Yeah.
I was terrified that all of a sudden the spotlight comes on you and everyone's looking at you. They got their hands on their chest. I'm like, please don't let me play a bum note.
They're all boxers.
Yeah, they was. That was terrifying. That was terrifying. The good news is it's short. It's like a minute or something. But
Did you go like the Hendrix, or did you?
not really. I mean, I made a big chord at the beginning with a wah wah. I guess you got to go that way a little bit, you know. But I didn't start eating it with me mouth.